Eyup, I hope you're doing alright and I hope you're having a good day so far. Today we're going to be building a cottage-y type, well it is a cottage isn't it? It's like a stone cottage, a brick cottage. No, it's not brick, it's a stone cottage. Honestly, I haven't even took screenshots, I haven't even play tested it, I haven't even come up with a name for the video, so whatever it's called was thought of after. I'm not very prepared today, I'm not going to lie to you. Well, I'm prepared to do a voiceover. I'm just running really behind. I've had a really hectic, I don't know, just hectic life stuff happening. It's just been a whole thing. But yeah, either way, we're building a house, although I'm not actually building it because as you'll have seen in the beginning, the house was already here. So this is for my friend Honeymay Sims. She's doing a shell challenge over on her Instagram. She's also got a YouTube channel as well. And yeah, she's hosting a challenge. I think it's for reaching 20,000 followers, or I'm not sure. She reached a big milestone. She did a challenge and then she did another challenge, and that's this one. Sorry, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's not because she reached 20,000, but I know that was in the description. So it kind of all timed up right, I guess. But yeah, this is a challenge, a shell challenge. How many times I'm going to say it in the intro? I've not even got into talking about the build really. But yeah. It's just being extended as well to the 14th of July. So if you're watching this before the 14th of July and you want to enter a shell challenge, then, you know, it's there for you. Her gallery ID is owlrick, so it's not the same as, her Instagram. But I'll put all the details for it in the description, like the link to the Instagram post, her Instagram, YouTube, whatever else. But yeah, I had a lot of fun decorating this. I wanted a bit of an easier build, a bit of an easier video because, like I said, I've had a really hectic week. I am wanting to get back to recording the werewolves let's play and also Not So Berry, and also working on my save file. And then I've just decided I've got a new thing that I want to try. I'm always the type of person to do 25 things at once and not manage to successfully do any of them. But yeah, I will be getting back to that soon. But I just wanted an easier build. Thought I'd try a shell challenge art. I had a look around at what they won. I noticed that I had this one saved and it was due to run out today as of the recording of this video. So I tried to get it done as quick as possible. I mean, the builds are done, so I technically have finished in time. But luckily she extended it anyway, so it's not a big deal. But yeah, either way, that's what we're building. That's what we're decorating. Doing a little stone cottage. And I built it in Windenburg this time. Normally I build cottages, especially if I'm using cottage living, I tend to build them in Henford-on-Bagley, which is the world that we got with cottage living. But my favourite lot in the entire game is this one. It's a 20 by 21 in Windenburg, and I thought I want to build something here. I had another video in mind that I started out doing, but I didn't quite get it together. It was a build video. It was basically recreating or renovating one of my old builds, because there's one build that always sticks in my head. You know when people say to you oh, do you ever look back on stuff that you've already made? Well, people don't always say this, but I've been asked this. People will say, do you ever look back on stuff that you've done before and you don't like it anymore, or your old building style, or just previous things that you've created in terms of the Sims, and you look back at it and you're like, what is that? And yeah, I do it all the time, but there is daily. Sometimes I'll do it from a week ago and I'll be like, why did I even post that? It looks awful. I think everybody gets that, don't they? It's if you're an artist, and I'm not saying that I am, but if you are one, you'll know the feeling where you look at it and you think, oh, that looks nice, and then a week later or a day later or even an hour later, you're just like, that is the worst thing I've ever made, and get rid of it now. I get the same with builds, I get the same with outfits, I get the same with my makeup, I get it with everything, where I'm just like, that looks like shit, and what were I thinking? I think it's a normal thing. I think we are our own worst critics, and yeah, I think everybody does it, don't they? So yeah, people have asked me that before, do you ever look back at your old builds and stuff? And yeah, I do a lot, but there is one in particular, and it's a cottage that I did. I think it was one of the first cottages I ever did. I'm not sure, I can't remember, but I liked it. But looking at it now, I'm just like, the interior is just way off. I think I just bought Jungle Adventure and I decided to use Jungle Adventure stuff on the interior of this cottage, and at the time I thought, oh well, it looks fine, but looking at it now, I'm just a bit like, not sure what the goal was, what the style was, what were I doing? The exterior, I'm not like 100% on it, like looking at it, but I like it. So, you know, it's more the interior. So I did want to renovate that. That was what today's video was going to be. But I placed the build, and it was built on this lot as well. But yeah, I placed the build, and I just weren't getting any ideas on how to improve it and stuff. So I thought, do you know what, shell challenge it is. Which is a bit of a cop out when you don't really know what to make. But you know, I did make this. Like, I did furnish it, I did decorate it, I did make it look how it looks. So there was some creativity involved. But yeah, definitely an easier video to do when, you know, you kind of, I don't know, I've had like a bit of a stressful week. There's been a lot going on, just life stuff, parenting stuff, trauma stuff, not gonna lie, it's been quite traumatic. But you know what, I'm alright, I'm fine. You just gotta crack on with it, I guess. No, actually, I'm not gonna say that, because that is a really toxic sort of mentality to have, and I've been criticising that mentality all week, saying it does my head in when people are like, oh, you just gotta get on with it, you just gotta crack on, you just gotta persevere. No, you don't. Sometimes you need to go, actually, I'm at my limit and I need to stop and I need to like have a rest. So I did a bit of that yesterday, the full day basically. I spent a lot of time in the emergency department in hospital on the Wednesday. Everything's alright. It was just like a kid thing, like something with my kid. So it's not a big deal. I'm not going to go into it like too much, because I try and keep that stuff like private to do with like my family and that. But it weren't a big deal. It was like a minor thing, but it just needed to be checked out. But we spent a long time there, and I was incredibly overloaded. I was incredibly stressed. I went non-verbal at one point, and I weren't able to physically ask for help from like the nurses and stuff, because I was just like, I don't know what to do. I can't speak. So on the Thursday, which was yesterday, I just spent the entire day like resting, watching comfort shows, just sort of snacking here and there. And yeah, didn't really do that much. Did a little bit of tidying, not that much though. Could have cracked on with this. I could have had it finished, actually. I could have had the full video finished and posted today. When I said today, I mean Friday. This video might not even be going up on a Friday. It might be going up on a Saturday morning, because I am really behind. But yeah, it's just life in it. It sometimes just, you know, gets what's the word? It just sort of hurls ahead, and you've got to just run after it, I guess. Is that like a metaphor? Is that like a thing that people say? But you know what I mean? Life is just a bit complicated. And it never goes to plan. So yeah, but we're alright. We're somewhere on track now. I'm going to be streaming tonight. I feel okay to stream. I weren't sure if I was going to be able to. But yeah, I think I'll be alright. But anyway, we're halfway through the video, and I've talked about nothing really to do with the build. So let's talk about it. So we're just sort of getting just about where we're moving on to the interior. I'll just sort of briefly touch on what I did for the exterior and everything, and the thought process behind it. I just wanted a typical cottage really. I wanted it to be quite cute and like a lot of landscaping. And I also built the house during autumn in my save file, because it's just sort of turned autumn in my build save file. And I usually build in summer, because that has like the best lighting, everything's all green and nice. But I thought, oh, actually it looks really cute with it being autumn or fall. So I thought I'll keep it like that. So that's what I did. And I didn't want to like do too much on the exterior. I wanted it to sort of, I don't know, I didn't want too much going on. So we've got a little dining area outside, a little bit of a barbecue area, and then they've also got an area where they can plant things in the planter boxes. And then later on, which I don't think you'll see in the video, but you'll see in the screenshots, I put a laundry thing outside as well. So they've got stuff to do outside, but it's not like they've got loads of space and loads to do. So I think it's a good balance between the exterior and the interior, meaning the amount of stuff that I put into it. Do you know what I mean? Also, I didn't really pack restrict this build, but I also kind of did it at the same time. I'm pretty sure that Honey May Sims has all the packs, but on the rules for the challenge, it said you can use them all except for Realm of Magic and Bust the Dust. I didn't use all the packs. I mainly used Cottage Living. What else did I use? I used quite a bit of Seasons. I also used Laundry Day stuff. And I also used the barbecue from Toddler stuff as well. Why did we even get a grill barbecue thing with that? It was such a weird pack to just give like a grill to. But it looks really cute. It's like a little kind of like 50s style one. Not really, but kind of. You know what I mean? Like if you look at it, it's like kind of like old fashioned looking. I don't know. I don't think I'm explaining it very well, but either way, I wanted to use that because it's like a little cute little one that I just wanted, and I thought it kind of matched the cottage vibe. I also use Get Together as well. But yeah, I think the main packs are the ones I just listed. So cottage living, seasons, get together, laundry day stuff. Not really though with laundry day stuff. Like I didn't use loads from it. It's mainly just decorative stuff and then the washing line. And I also put one of those hand washing baskets outside as well. And then they've got like a laundry basket in the bathroom. But yeah, that's the packs. But the full details I'll write in the description because it's like semi-pack restricted, if you know what I mean. Like usually I wouldn't just use one item from Toddler stuff. I'd use like, I don't know, several to justify using it. But yeah, either way, for the what we did with the floor plan and everything, so we've got like a bedroom upstairs and it is intended for a single sim or a couple. So we've got a bedroom upstairs and that's basically all the upstairs is. And then downstairs we've got like a hallway, then kitchen, and then a living room. And then they've also got like what do we call it? A bathroom at the back. Like oh, like what's it called now? It's like I'm gonna call it a toilet, but it is a toilet, but it's also a bathroom. So yeah, that's the, I guess, like the floor plan and stuff. I will say though, the kitchen, I think I played it a bit safe. I went with my favourite swatch of every item that I used. So my favourite swatch of that brick from Cottage Living, my favourite swatch of the counters, the fridge, the flooring even, the blinds, like everything. I played it safe. I didn't really want to experiment too much. But I feel like every build that I do, it doesn't have to be like completely new, and I've got it into my head that I want to try new things this year with building, and I have done it quite a lot, but I don't need to do it with every single build. Like sometimes I can just build with packs that I like and I can just build a house for fun. Not everything has to be like, oh, but you know, you always use that chair, use a different one. Like not everything has to be that. I need to not so much hyperfixate on that little challenge that I've set myself. But yeah, with the living room, we're not onto it yet, but when we get onto it, I'm not sure if I'm like 100% happy with it because I don't know what it was. Like something just threw me off about it. I used a wallpaper that I don't normally use in the swatch that I used. I used the swatch of the couches and the settees that I wouldn't normally use. My whole idea for it was to have like white furniture or white settees and chairs and stuff, and then like kind of beigey brown everything else, or just brown wood swatches and all that. But it just weren't looking right, so I ended up changing it a little bit. Like right near the end, you'll see me change the settees and stuff. But even then, I don't even really like the layout. Like, I don't know, there's just something a bit off about it. Also, I was on the phone at the time when I was doing it, and I was talking about my nanan, and I was thinking about their house, and I think, I don't know, like, I think I was trying to build what my nana's house looked like in the living room, and because it weren't matching that, I were a bit like, well, it's wrong, and I don't know, I don't even know what were happening. But yeah, I think overall I'm happy with how the build turned out. I'm happy with the overall feel of it. I love building cottages. They're one of my favourite things to build. I am very much a fan of modern. I think building modern is my absolute favourite, but I find it really like fun and almost therapeutic to build cottages. I don't know why. Maybe the cottage living stuff kind of reminds me of my grandparents, and you know, there's some sort of nostalgia, comforting thing there. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure what that is. I'd have to unpack that in therapy more than likely. But yeah, I really enjoyed doing the build. So I do want to say congratulations to Honeymay Sims on reaching 20,000 followers on Instagram. Like I said, they also have a YouTube channel as well, so I'll put that in the description. They are such a talented builder, really inspiring, nice person. I've done a couple collabs with them as well and talked to them quite a bit actually. And yeah, they're just generally a nice person. So yeah, congratulations on your big milestone. It's good for you. I don't know. It sounds really like petty, like, oh, good for you, but I don't mean it like that. I don't really know what to say with these things, because it's like they're not like normal things, are they? Like, oh, I just reached this milestone on social media. It's like, how do you even congratulate that? It's not like if someone's like, oh yeah, I'm getting married. It's like, even then though, I don't know how to congratulate people when they said they're getting married or they've got a baby on way. I'm just like, oh, have you? Nice. Like, I do care, but I'm just not very good at expressing genuine congratulations for people. But yeah, I will say as well, I've had my hair cut, right? I'm not going to show it right now. If you see my profile picture change, it's because I've had my hair cut and I don't look like my profile picture anymore because I've got different hair. But I keep looking at myself in mirror as I'm talking into the microphone. I could have moved it. I don't know why I didn't move it, but you know, that's beside the point. The point is I keep looking at the mirror, and as I look in the mirror at my hair, I'm kind of tilting my head away from the microphone. So I'm sorry if you've noticed that. Maybe you didn't and now you have noticed it. I'm really consciously trying not to look now that I've mentioned it. It's like if somebody points out something to you, you're like, oh god, I can't stop thinking about it now. But yeah, with all that being said, I'm going to wrap up the voiceover and leave you some screenshots. There ain't many because it's a small build, so there tends not to be many. But the next, no, I said but like that. The next video that I'm going to try and work on is more werewolves gameplay. Oh, I also want to talk to you about the new expansion pack, but I can't because we're right at the end of the video and I forgot to talk about it. New trailer dropped for, what's it called? Sims for high school, something high school, whatever it's called. I can't tell you because my voiceover is about to run out. There's a new trailer. I'll talk to you about it either on stream. I'm going to be streaming tonight, but chances are this video is not going to go up till Saturday. So I'll be streaming tonight as well, so if you're watching it on a Saturday. I don't know. But either way, there's a new trailer for the newest expansion pack that's coming out. The last expansion pack we had for The Sims 4 was Cottage Living. So it's been a while. And sorry if I'm talking too fast, but I'm very excited because it looks so good. It looks like a lot of fun. I'm just excited. I can't even speak. I can't speak. I can't even tell you. I'm excited. But yeah, I want to talk to you about that. I want to get your opinions. So if you feel like letting me know your opinions like so far based on the trailer, let me know in the comments. And then next video, which should be going up Tuesday, I'll talk about those comments in that video. If that made any sense. I feel like it didn't. It's because I'm excited. I feel like I'm about to go play it and I'm not. It's not out till 28th or whenever. Either way, I'm going to go. Enjoy the screenshots. Enjoy your weekend. Love you. See ya. Bye.